again. Just grabbed a bit of food, bread rolls, and going to head up to Station Creek, the campsite book. We'll call in at Red Rock. Grab a burger or something, and yeah, have a bit of a look around here. I'll show you the place, pretty nice, and we'll head over to Station Creek, set up camp after that. That's the plan. Yeah, it's definitely a nice looking area. Pretty holiday-like at the moment. Getting close to Easter. But yeah, that is nice. So pretty well behind me now is where I'm going to go. About, what's on that beach? About 5 k's that way. That's the campsite, so let's go. This might be me. So, we'll find out. I'd say so. So 14 k's they reckon? Something like that. Let's have a look. Easy road. Little creek crossings, I don't know how deep they are. Shit, it's brown. I'll just ride along and see what happens. Damn, wet feet now. Ooh. Actually getting quite nice in here now. Get past all that ugly logging area. Starting to get back to the old school, what bush used to look like. Especially this coastal stuff. But it's yeah, there's a few good hills in here. I don't know if we go up any of them, but it's largely flat, but there's just a couple of good lumps. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We'll go mo. No idea where my site is. I think it's up the back corner here. They've got plenty of firewood, which is cool. Plenty of firewood. Got to try and work out where site 8 is. Had a little bit of a reconnaissance walk and worked out I'm up the back here. And typically I pick the most isolated spot. So this is me. Whew. Cool. Got a visitor near me tent site. Now I'm just trying to warm up. I'd say he would have been sick of being wet. Yeah, he's all flat and shiny, but he can go away. I'd sooner him not near me. Going the wrong way. Yeah, so far so good. Down in the back corner there. Only a bit of a worry was me black snake. Mate, 10 feet from my tent. I scared him off and he come back again. So yeah, I think he's just trying to warm up. Anyway, here's the closest wood pile. Yeah, getting pretty late in the arvo. Might go for a bit of a stroll. See if I can get to the water. Another fella, like I said, camp back there. See if it's underwater this track, but I don't know. Find out. not too bad. A little bit of a puddle, and yeah, I don't think I'm too far from the beach. I can hear the waves. There's interesting country, lots of sand dunes, like might be able to see. Huh? Yeah, lots of sort of sand dunes through here. Yeah, we'll go over the top, check out the ocean. So my dinner plans have been radically changed. I was taking some video of a lovely tree on sunset, and I turned my head, and one of those cheeky bush turkeys is running away with my spaghetti bolognese. So yeah, I'm down to tin tuna and bread. I'm going to at least toast the bread, so we have some. It's not as miserable, but jam. Yeah, so lesson learnt. Do not trust the bush turkeys, or you'll be living on bloody bread. Alright, might go for a bit of a ride. See if we can get down the beach. I've got a feeling the access is a vertical drop off, but let's have a look. Alrighty, let's see what we can see, but just a matter of if I can get on the beach. So I went down for a walk this morning, and yeah, I just didn't have a look. You can't really see the spot where you launch to get onto the beach. It's up the beach a couple of k's. I don't even know how to get out of here. This might be it. Should be. Yeah, this will be interesting. Just don't think, yeah, I don't think you'll be able to get out onto the beach. We've had big, well, we've still got a pretty big swell, big tides and floods, and I think everything's been sort of modified to the coastline anyway. So it looks like the start of the sand, which is fine by me. Whee, wobblies. But it's just a matter of, yeah, the actual access. I feel like walking down having a look. I don't think, I don't know, I'm rambling. Damn. Well, we got a lake for the first bit. God. Shit, eh? So that sort of explains why there's nobody at Pebbly Campground. I don't know whether national parks have even mentioned that. I'll see if I can walk through it. Alright, catch you later. So, had a bit of a yarn to national parks dudes. And I reckon she's closed. Well, this water is actually, this is the good part. And you go over this dune into the next one, and it's way deeper and way more water. So it's been closed for a while over there at Pebbly. So my plan to go to Pebbly is over. So yeah, we will just head back. Alright, swamp. Gotcha. Alright. I said horse. I was talking to the ranger fella about the yeah, I kept saying poo on the trail, you know, and he said it's there's a heap of horses in here. I think there's only a couple left now, but they've got it. I think he said they've caught and relocated something like 200 of them, and there's just a couple left that are cheeky buggers, a bit hard to get. Alright, back to the campsite. No pebblies. There you go, nice and early. Going for a wander around to the ocean. Sent the drone up at the mouth of the creek. And yeah, nice. Anyway, check the world out from above. That's pretty cool. Pretty big swell running. Anyway, enjoy. That's pretty well it, all packed up. Site's all clean, no rubbish. Bike's ready to rock. I think it's always ready. Well, yeah, no, it's good. Good spot. Station Creek is definitely a nice place to stop. And according to the ranger, he was saying Pebbly Beach campground, they're talking about closing it, so if that's the case, then this will be the only option here. It's a pretty good option, but I know a lot of people like that bit more remote one over the other side. There's me food stealing varmint. So yeah, see how that goes anyway, see if they do close it down. It's good fun. Alright, I'm gonna head for home. Yeah, if you enjoy the videos, thumbs up's always good. Like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'm always up for a bit of a yarn, so alright, I will catch you next time.